Okay, so this is like a smorgasbord of just old cool things that I think everything here basically has been in our family, except the last item, which is a little bit of a funny little surprise. So let's start with, Sparky. Sparky's here. He didn't want to leave. That's okay. Animals are everywhere, usually in our lives. Always,
Always,
right?
yes.
Okay, so this was...
My mother's cookbook.
Right, so this, and it was printed by...
Robin Hood.
Was it Robin Hood? Because it
Five
says
Roses,
5 roses on it, so I'm
Yes.
just curious. Printed here in Canada, so it was made in 1938, and you've had lots of recipes you've used in this over the years.
Yes, especially
I think
breads.
it's been well worn, but I just think I see some red underlining in here. I just think the colored pictures, the way they did the photography is really interesting. This was in the early days of the colored print.
Yep.
That's a cute picture, and then I just wanted to. Oh, geez, at least has those salt and pepper shakers. So anyway, so it's just an old spiral bound book and it's still good and it's just something that's special. Is it worth a lot? Probably not, but it means a lot.
Sentimentally,
So that's
yes,
okay.
yeah.
All right, so we're going to keep moving. You can put that over there. Still with some old books. These are things that people would have got for Christmas, just little prayer books. One was Dad's, one was his aunt's. And someone got one for Christmas and Dad got one for being an honors student in high school.
Yeah.
So this one was printed, they're printed in the United States, and I think it was somewhere around the 1941 mark. So just old little books. It's just interesting that I don't know that we get these for gifts so much anymore, or certainly schools don't necessarily give them out for honors, but honors marks. So something interesting, nonetheless, of times gone by.
Yeah, it is.
So this is interesting. We've had this in our family for years, and we've always loved it growing up. Little salt and pepper shakers, and this type where they bounce up and down are called nodders because they nod. And a lot of times, this is a wee little condiment dish in the center, little pot. Sometimes people would lose the lids. And then also, people would also lose the spoons. But this one has everything. Just a little spoon. Here, you want something?
Dab of
You want
sugar.
something? So I don't even know sugar. I mean, I don't even know what was in here. So just something very tiny, very tiny. And so the salt and pepper shakers were like this. And the cork is still in there. This one's a little loose. This is made in occupied Japan. So there's the cork, original cork, occupied Japan. So that's going to be between 1945 and 1952. And Dad got this for Grandma for Christmas once.
Yep.
I think he said from the Woolworths in Simcoe, Ontario, Canada. So
Yep.
he probably, I think he used to tell me what it cost, and he thought it was expensive at the time. It might have been something like $11.
Yeah.
Something
Well,
like
was
that.
expensive back then.
Yeah, and I believe we're talking about the mid to late 50s for I mean, it was made. Actually, no, it might have been younger because
Yeah,
it was made in
probably.
occupied Japan.
Yeah.
Because 45 to 52.
Yeah.
So we got it between 45 and 52.
Yeah.
So anyways, we just love it. This one is in pristine condition. You do see them with other patterns, and they come in different birds. I've seen them in pheasants.
Oh, I've
They
never
also,
seen those.
they also have them in fish, like trout. So the
Oh.
trout are bobbing, and it's just a different pattern here. But this is just lovely. We've always treasured this. It's just a nice, happy family piece.
Yes, it is.
All right, so let's move that and speak about some other nice, interesting, happy pieces. Here's some little wee tiny
Those are go fasters.
little shoes that came as a brooch. The brooch is gone. Little handmade sneakers, I suppose. And my dad got these for you. Dad got these as a gift for you.
Right. Yeah.
Like in the early 60s
Yep.
as a gift. So they're actually really sweet and really unusual. I've never seen them since. And I don't know that they're very common. So these are really cute little things. The pin is gone that they used to be on is the
Yes.
brooch. And so we have 2 more brooches to show you. This is one that Father got Mother, again in the early 60s. It would have been made by Indigenous crafts people, and it's a little turtle, and it has a little leather belly. He's got a little leather tummy. The original pin is still there, and You didn't really wear it much, but it's just
No.
sort of a special little treat. It's almost like a soft little pillow.
Yeah.
A little turtle pillow. So.
It went missing on me last night, too.
Oh, the cat took it.
Yeah,
cats
Sparky
take
played
everything.
hockey.
Yeah, Sparky. He's over there right now. I just think he's really sweet, and I just like his little 4 little feet, and he's got his little tail. So just little, just the work that went in and the planning. I don't see these things so much anymore. This is when we lived in North Bay, and I guess Father got this for you from Hudson's Bay. Had a
Yeah,
section like this at the time. Yeah. So this is just beautiful. Indigenous Canadian artisans made this. I just think it's really sweet.
Yeah.
And we don't have these, we don't see them anymore. I don't anyways.
No.
Okay. And then this, also again from the early 60s, this is more like costume jewelry, but it's a little mouse and he's got a mechanical little tail. And look at the cute part. This is what I like the best. He's got little green crystal eyes, little green eyes. And so he would just be worn on a shirt or something, and he would just, his little tail would move.
Tail
So
wags away,
it's just really sweet. Father would have got this from you from the jewelry store in Simcoe. What did you say that jewelry store was?
Helmo's.
Helmo's.
And Simcoe.
It's probably gone now, I guess.
I don't know if it is or not.
I don't know. So anyways, a beautiful little condition, this little mouse. So I'll let you take the little squeaker.
Little squeaker.
And then finally, now this is from the 80s. And in another video we did, we talked about containers that you would get on an airplane when you take a flight and what they don't do anymore. Well, you used to get little guidebooks that would give you instructions how to optimize and enjoy your flight.
Oh, okay.
Complete with lots of instructions. This one is from Delta Airlines. And it's just like a little manual. It's just like a mini little book. And there's complete different, exercises that they tell you to do so you don't get too stiff and sore as you're sitting there, perhaps even on an overseas flight. But, I mean, I'd like to know what airlines have this much leg room and seat room that you could do this. And there's different stretches, but these two probably concern me more than anything. I mean, these are supposed to be head stretches, but I don't know about you, but this one looks a little sketchy to me. So we're not going to take their advice the next time we fly. So sorry, Delta. Anyway, that's it. We hope you've enjoyed this latest production of our investigating things from the past.
Yep.
Take care.